Hi, I'm Dwayne Hughes, and I'm with the company that is making the products for PBS Holdings, this boutique of special products that we're going to talk about today. And I'm excited to have with me one of the founders of the aloe industry as it relates to the quality and the ingredients that go into these products that are aloe-based, and that's Scott McKnight. Scott McKnight has been in the aloe business for about 30 years and is one of the founders of the International Aloe Science Council. And we just have a wealth of information that we can get from Scott if he'll just share some of that with us. Scott, welcome, and tell us about the Science Council and how you got involved.
Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate that. It's been over 25 years ago since we started the International Aloe Science Council. And we did it for 4 basic reasons. The first one was to set standards in the industry so that people, when they buy the product, they know they're getting enough aloe to do them some good. I'm really pleased with how well that's been accepted. There's 160 countries where companies that have registered with the Aloe Science Council are distributing products around the world. So the world is beginning to understand what quality aloe really is. The first thing about these products that we've put together, I need to tell you, is that these have a unique blended aloe process. There's a group of people in the world that think that the gel fillet is the best part of the aloe because it doesn't have to be filtered. There's another group that thinks the whole leaf is the best because it has an additional number of active ingredients, over 205 totally. Well, what we did is we come up with what's called the bifurcated aloe base. We took the gel fillet, put it with the whole leaf, blended them together so that everything that's good that you can say about the aloe gelée is in this product, and everything good that you can say about the whole leaf is in this product. As a result, you've got a blended aloe that is so efficient. We actually ran some studies on it. We took this blended aloe to Joe Vincent at Scranton University, and we had him test it with vitamin C. He had a group of people, humans, that took vitamin C with water. He measured how much vitamin C they retained in their body. Then he took vitamin C and had them take it with this blended aloe product. As a result, he got 304% more vitamin C into the body when taken with this blended aloe than when taken with water. Then he took vitamin E, which is oil-based, and he took the blended aloe with the vitamin E, and he measured the amount of vitamin E that got in the body when they were drinking with water and how much happened with the blended aloe. He got 369% more vitamin E into the body when they used the blended aloe as the carrier. It was so exciting that we then had him go back, and both of those studies, by the way, are published. They're in the public domain. But then we went back and did the B-complex vitamins, and we got 396% more bioavailability of the B-complex vitamins into the body using this blended aloe. So the fact that it's using both parts of the aloe plant, the bifurcated, is using everything that's in the aloe plant that is good for you, it's using. And it really does make a difference because it not only is a carrier of the C and the E and the B complex, but all of the other nutritional components of this plant are more bioavailable to the body because of that bifurcated pattern.
Well, Scott, it makes sense to me, and obviously if you're getting that much additional percentage of absorption of these vitamins, 3 that you mentioned, that just about everything you eat you're going to get more benefit, that you're going to get more of the vegetables and fruits and the nutrition of just about everything you eat because of the aloe.
It is true, and for this product, we have made it all natural and organic. As a result, the consumer is getting everything that is natural that's out there to put into your body, which is better for it, and it's also organic, so you don't have anything diluting it or breaking it down. There's another thing that's great about this product, and that is that for the first time to my knowledge, in a big way, in the United States, we're using New Zealand black currant. And New Zealand black currant is such a unique component that when you blend it with this aloe product that we have, you end up with a product that is so superior to anything that I've ever seen The New Zealand black currant is grown in a pristine environment. I don't know if you've ever been to New Zealand, but it is so pure and clean out there. It's just a volcanic island that grew up, and it had that volcanic ash that's so rich. I had to laugh when I was in New Zealand. They told me there are no snakes in New Zealand. It's such a pristine and pure environment. But this New Zealand black currant, they figured a way to measure it. On the ORAC score, it measures very high, significantly higher than mangosteen or many of these other component parts. But in addition to that, it has a NNR, natural nutrient rich base. And that's where, Dwayne, they have measured 14 different ingredients that are healthy for your body. And they measure the amount of those and mixed with this aloe blend and what they do for your body. And it's protein, it's the B complex vitamins, it's MUFA, there's 14 different cell building, health building components that are in this product. And on this scale, mangosteen is here, pear juice is here, apple juice is here, and the New Zealand black currant is way up here. So you have the combination of a basically better, richer component part, and you have it combined with this patented blended aloe base that delivers more of those ingredients to the body. So I'm really excited about it. This product has unique aspects to it that you won't find anywhere else. And if you put it side by side on somebody's breakfast table and talk about it, this product just is simply better than anything that you can come in contact with.
Well, Scott, there's two things I want to get back to. One of them is you're talking about the aloe being processed and being cut, and really being processed with just in a few hours after it has been cut, and that's key. But I've actually seen pictures of the plant and where they take and separate that bifurcated aloe that you were talking about, going from the whole leaf and the gel and taking out the aloe. But tell us a little bit about those facilities, because it's important for these, I think, for the people to know, the listeners to know, that those facilities are darn near like an operating room. I mean, tell us a little bit about that facility. I think it's important.
There's two parts of that we should really share with the people. And number one is that the plant is within jogging distance of the fields themselves. If they pick the leaf off the plant at 8 o'clock in the morning, they can have it processed and stabilized by noon. It's that close. It really does make a difference. The freshness of the aloe leaf. I know of places where they take a day or even 24 hours, and when they process the aloe, it looks like aloe and it tastes like aloe, but it's less than 20% as effective as fresh aloe. This product, it's picked and brought fresh to the plant and stabilized nearly immediately, so you're getting 100% of the effectiveness of that plant put into the bottle, which really makes a difference for the people. And this place where we process the aloe, if you've ever been to an operating room, you've seen a clean space set in the middle of a hospital. Well, this is like we have down in Mexico, where we have a clean room that's actually set down inside of the building itself, so that the people who go in there, they wear masks, they wear hair nets, they wear gloves, they wear little booties on their pads on their booties, so that everything is sterile. So it just could not be more contaminant free. It's really an incredible plant. In fact, in my business with the International Aloe Science Council, I've seen a lot of plants. This is one of the premier processing plants for aloe vera in the world.
Well, that's great. And the other question I want to ask you about is, when people have tasted aloe in the past, many of them, they've got that taste that's just, and even if it's not an unpleasant taste, it's just no taste. Talk about the taste of the juice, or what we've put into these products to make this juice taste so great.
There's a lot of companies around the United States and the world really that have taken noni, or that have taken goji, or that have taken a different type of significantly nice quality juice and made a big business out of it. what we did is we took the best of those juices we could, we added them to the aloe base, the bifurcated aloe base, and then we brought in as the predominant product that goes in there is the New Zealand black currant that is so rich. And by blending all of those together and putting them in that base, you simply, I've been in the aloe production business for over 30 years. I guess it's 35 years now. But I've never seen a better functional beverage than what we have in this product. With the New Zealand black currant as the predominant berry, as the blended aloe, bifurcated and put together, you simply have the best juice that I've seen anybody make in 35 years in the industry. People really see a difference when they drink this on a regular basis. They will feel a difference. We promise them a longer life, but more importantly, a higher quality life, a life more free of disease.
You know, that leads me right into the question that I wanted to talk to you about in terms of studies. You mentioned the study with Joe Vincent in the Scranton University, or the University of Pennsylvania at Scranton. Tell us about the Byung-Pal-Yu study at the Health Science Center in Austin.
Well, this was done a few years ago, and Byung-Pal-Yu wanted to measure the overall health that aloe could contribute in the process of a person's life. And so he took a significant number of people. There was like 400 people in this study, and he had 200 of them, same diet, same environment, same everything, and they just had water to drink. And he had an equal group, actually it was 120 in each side. Now that I'm thinking about it, 240 total, 120 had the water and their diet. The other 120 had the blended aloe and their diet. And the study results were so phenomenal. The group that had the aloe lived 10% longer than the group that didn't have the aloe, and that's significant. But they had 39% less cancer and 56% less heart attack and strokes. I have a doctor down near Texas A&M that was using this product with his patients. And he got so excited when he saw that Byung-Pal-Yu study, knowing that he was seeing good results from his patients, but now he had the scientific backup to prove why this study was so good. The council itself, its combined membership, has spent over $85 million doing research on this aloe vera and its component parts and what it can do to help people have better health. And that amount of money spent on that amount of studies has created an industry that is impacting the health of people around the world.
Scott, I know that we've talked about the benefits of some of the ingredients in the aloe products, but there's one product that's in this boutique that I think you need to talk about, and that's the special aloe that has the long-chain polysaccharide in it. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that product and how that long-chain polysaccharide is so beneficial to those people who take it?
Dwayne, in your body and mine and everybody's body, they have hydrogen peroxide. That's H2O2. That's a significant thing because that's a giant free radical. And in your body you have catalase, and the catalase bisects that H2O2 and turns it into H2O, which is water, which hydrates the body, and that's good. But it isolates that oxygen molecule. They call it an atomic oxygen molecule. That molecule will go through the body and oxygenate the cells in the body. Now, that's so important because Dr. Otto Warburg in Germany, he did a paper which did some research which won the Nobel Peace Prize. And in his study, he says that the answer to cancer is the oxygen, that a well-oxygenated cancer cell will die. But a cancer cell that has small amounts of oxygen, it metastasizes and spreads throughout the body. So he discovered some years ago and got that award because he discovered that a well-oxygenated cell, and you now see athletes and people all over the country that want that, and they go in chambers and try to force the oxygen in. But this is a natural way to oxygenate your body and free up that oxygen molecule so that it can go through the body and do what it should. Robert Davis from the University of Pennsylvania, he came to town and gave a presentation on aloe's ability to heal the wound. And that was a good study, and he showed that it healed the wound 121% more quicker than just letting it heal naturally. But at the end of his presentation, Dwayne, he said that the thing about aloe is it seems to know the zip code in the body where to take the nutrients. And that's what it does with this oxygen molecule. It'll take it to the body, the part of the body that it needs, and as it oxygenates those cells, it creates a healthy environment where cancer or other bad things can't live.
That's terrific. Well, obviously between the nutrition absorption, what you've just talked about in terms of taking the hydrogen peroxide and turning it into water and oxygen, there's certainly a lot of benefit that's going to come from those capsules. That's just great. Also, I know in that boutique of products that PBS Holdings is doing, there's going to be an energy drink. Can you tell us a little bit about what kind of components are in that energy drink? And it's aloe vera based as well, right? It has kind of the two of the best worlds in terms of flavor, and it's going to give us some energy. Tell us about that product.
I applaud the management of this company because they see the need for people getting a pickup, but they'd like it to be a natural pickup, not a pickup that'll cause them harm. So they took the same bifurcated aloe, put it in as a foundation, then they added the New Zealand black currant, and then they added some natural products that'll give you the natural energy. So instead of a caffeine concentrated drink that's, kind of like having coffee and maybe giving you the jitters a little bit, this is a natural energy drink that will help you have energy for a longer period of time, and there's no letdown. You don't have any jitters when you get done.
That's great. So these product lines are basically the result of all the research that we've been talking about. So it sounds to me like this is really a culmination of all of that money and energy and time that was spent researching aloe and its benefits and putting them into this boutique of products so that the best that's available is available through the people that get these products.
That's really well put. That's really well said. They are getting the best that Mother Nature has to offer. And it's processed and handled in a way that what Mother Nature has to offer, we think we've created the shortest, most cost-effective route from Mother Nature to the consumer. So they really do get the benefit of what's in Mother Earth.
Well, that's great. So we can pretty much say that taking these products is going to be a real step towards giving you the kind of nutrition and the health that you need in today's world. And Scott, thank you so much for being with us here today. I appreciate the opportunity to interview you and all that you've contributed to the aloe industry.
It's a pleasure, Dwayne. I have to tell the people listening, you can expect two things when you take these products. Number one, you are going to have a longer life. But more importantly, you're going to have a life that's more free of disease, a higher quality of life, if you will. And you'll see that on a daily basis. Thank you.
Thank you.